Hello, housemates, and welcome back to Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines. So since we ended the last episode, I went and checked to see if Mitnick actually had any nice material rewards for us. Because he kind of says at some point, "Oh, I've got goodies," and well, actually, he didn't have any goodies. He's not even there. You can't even talk to him. So that's a bit of a bummer. We're gonna go to the Society of Leopold. First, we should drop by the blood bank because we don't have any blood. And there is very likely to be a great deal of combat since we're going into the stronghold of some hunters. It's not good to go in unprepared. We also have so much cash that we've done nothing with because we don't really buy ammunition. So we can use it to stock ourselves up. We're getting towards the end of the game. There's maybe like 5 or 6 events left. So there will still be a good number of episodes. Let's talk to Vandal here.
Need a fix?
I do. Okay, so somehow we can buy
5?
Elder Vitae, which doesn't make any sense.
No. Mitch would say no to that. 5? Now serving number 26?
So we are now filled up. Shut up, Vandal. We are now filled up with tons of blood.
26.
So once we finish with this playthrough, I do want to play through again. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do that. There is a totally different mod, which isn't a restoration mod. It's a sort of total overhaul. You get a there's a new combat system. All the clans are different. Not a single clan from this one is in this, I think, Final Nights overhaul thing. So that would be really fun because A, it would get us a look into a lot of the other clans which are in the tabletop game, which aren't really mentioned in this.
You might like this. Now this is not your everyday ordinary pop gun. Only a few people ever get their hands on one of these. Take a look.
All right. That looks deadly. I'll definitely take one of those. What is it? Is it the Remington? Oh, I think it's the Styrog. Yeah. Oh, also flamethrower. So it is worth it to buy the flamethrower. It'll just be helpful. Let's see. I don't need the sledgehammer anymore. Let's sell that. Anything else we can sell? Keep the crossbow. Let's buy the... we will buy some ammo for the guns that we already have. Spend all that money that we've acquired over time, put it to good use. So we will not lack for ammunition should it come to that. We have blood. Is there anything we can sell, get rid of? Looks like we've already divested ourselves of that kind of stuff. Does he know anything about hunters? Let's talk to him.
My Vegas connection paid me a visit this afternoon. Popped his trunk, and what do you know? Had a flamethrower, a few tanks of spare fuel. It's yours if you want it. But ain't you flammable?
Are you not flammable, dude? I think you are. I'm just a little bit more flammable. I don't need no bullets. Let the motherfuckers burn. Oh, I didn't need to do that.
Always a pleasure. What's tonight's order?
Info.
Concerning?
Some people.
Who exactly?
No, doesn't have anything interesting to say. All right. Now we can head to the Society of Leopold. We are stocked up. So, for instance, going back to talking about the mod, if I played through with that mod, you can be a Giovanni, whom we have so recently robbed, and they have the ability, so it's not just that there are different skins in the clans, they all have totally different abilities which are nowhere in this game. So the Giovanni have the ability to like raise zombies in that game, which is pretty cool.
Need a ride?
I think there are Ravnos, who have like hypnosis abilities. There are Sumitsi, whom we know can do flesh crafting stuff. La Sombra, etc., etc. Right, so that'll be fun. Or I could play through with this same restoration mod that I'm using now, and I would either want to be a Nosferatu or a Malkavian. They both have invisibility, which makes some things a lot easier, but with the Nosferatu, the gameplay is entirely different because you cannot be seen by people. When I say you can't, I don't mean because you're invisible. I mean, if you let yourself get seen, you have total shit show to deal with. So that's one thing. Or we could do a Malkavian and get an entirely different perspective on the story. So hunters are very good at detecting you. You have to be very wary of them. It might be worth putting on my lighter clothing so that I can sneak a little bit better. That's not helping too much. There's a... If you can get them to start talking to each other, once they finish their conversation, they'll move. But they don't want to seem to talk to each other. Come on, dudes. Speak up. Hello.
Greetings,
There we
Commander.
go.
Greetings, soldier. Anything to report? The Gladius Day has told us to keep a sharp eye.
The Sword of
We
God.
may have some visitors this evening. Of course, sir. My duty, as always, is to protect the Brotherhood. All seems quiet for now. Good, good. Did he mention what kind of visitors, sir? The only kind that matters, soldier. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Carry on.
Dude, why are you standing up? Don't do that. Okay, good. So now you can see that they've moved. It is quite difficult to get around here without being seen. You don't have to go in through the front door there. In fact, that is a bad idea. This lady with the torch is bad news. I think I'm going to trance her. Just get rid of her. I don't think she was there before. I have a torch now. I got a torch and a flamethrower. I'm just living dangerously here, carrying fire around as a vampire. So there's a weird, there's like a fire escape area down there, which I don't know why. There's nothing there. I don't know why it's put in there. Whatever. Alright. So we want to get around to a different door that's back here. So these guys have some serious guns. I mean, if you're a more tanky kind of vampire than I am, it can be fine to sort of just take them all out, but I would get shot to shit. There are dudes on the roof, as you can see up there as well, and so they will participate in shooting the crap out of you. I think I can go back this way. This dude needs to die. I'm gonna switch to... Oh. I wonder what the... Oh, that was stupid. I should have... Duh, Evan. You can't sneak while holding a torch. I was gonna say, I wonder what the stealth kill animation for the torch is. There isn't one. Because you can't be stealthy when you've got this big source of light. Okay, that's the door we want to go in. that dude may cause us a little bit of trouble trying to do it. It is a locked door. I think we should have no problem picking it. Trying to figure out this guy's pattern here. Looks like we got 2 guys to worry about. God, they're just fucking marching on over here. See if we can get in. Yup. Hey, open the door, let me in. Okay. So we're inside. We did not get detected. We killed a couple people. It continues to be difficult to sneak around in here. At some point it becomes impossible. And also there are these like detector things. So the hunters are not totally dumb. They can detect you if you don't disable these beams. And not only will they detect you, you trip an explosive. There's a big explosive box there. But you can... Hey. You can either switch the trigger condition so that when they walk across the thing, it will blow up, or you can just turn them off. Of course, if they blow them up, you can get caught in the crossfire, which is bad. I'm just changing it around both ways, so I can't remember if it's also, hey, no. That guy is ugly. Alright, he's going back to praying. No. So, like I said, it's very difficult not to be seen here. A lot of mumbling prayers going on here. Alright, that's that guy. We're going to entrance him and then kill him. Die, jerkface. Let's go kill this guy too. Just so we're done with it. So we can get a couple of the weapons that Mercurio had. The textures are a little bit messed up from a distance. As you can see, that dude's face is a bit weird. And they got some lame passwords here. Password suck. Alright, so he turned off that one. Now we can go in here. This room full of fucking explosives. These guys got a lot of hardware. Not okay. You can see, like, we're constantly at 100 in terms of the the sneak meter, which is a bit weird. It's just very difficult to figure out what's going on in terms of sneaking here.
Brother Grunfeld seems particularly uneasy this evening.
Can throw
yes, LaCroix has begun to move more openly, and Brother Grunfeld grows impatient. Ah, yes, LaCroix. As always, Brother Grunfeld focuses only on his old nemesis. Let us hope his fanaticism best serves the interests of our order, and not merely his own unresolved grievances.
Why are these guys all Scottish with
tolerate
Italian
insubordination.
names?
Hold your
That's not
tongue.
actually their name.
You know upon whose direct
Condottiere
authority he acts?
is
Yes, I know.
not both of their
Far be
names,
it from me
obviously.
to question the edict of the Holy See. You would do best to remember your place. Brother Grunfeld is a faithful warrior. He has battled Satan's spawn for longer than you've been alive. Then I pray the Lord grant me the same years to fight in his army. Amen.
Whatever, dudes. Trying to get across without being seen here. Okay, here's a...
Hey.
You did not hear shit. If you come in here, I will fuck you up. Alright. Hopefully he's just walking down the hall. That might have been a little bit unnecessary. His blue headfire. Oh yeah, son. You walk down that way. I'm gonna mess you up now.
Hey, stop right there.
Nope. Oh, fuck you.
Hey, hold
Gained a journal. Pretty sure it's Bach's journal. I actually don't think there's a way for me to get by without dealing with them. So... Oh, I'll come out. Surprise! So I just exploded that dude, and when he exploded the other dude. You can see they're both dead. So that was extremely gruesome, but it worked. So downstairs is where we need to go ultimately. I can just type in the password. That's the first time we've used Blood Boil. It's pretty awesome. Of course, it used up a lot of my blood. It's powerful, and especially because I have like the ability which makes my the history ability or the background that makes my thaumaturgy nastier, and the item which makes my thaumaturgy nastier. So it basically totally destroys human enemies, but it does take up a lot of blood, as you can see. So we may just like go in here and wail on people.
Johansson? He is no better than they. If not for his meddlesome diggings, the artifact would never have come here.
Yes, it is complicated matters. An interesting turn of events. Do you think it holds something?
I cannot. If it does, then with God's help, we will send it screaming back to hell.
Brother Kliegler says it may be him, the son of Adam, the brother killer.
If this be the end of days, then may the Lord give us strength to see them through.
So, shall we take some food down to Johansson?
Here, take mine. I am no longer hungry.
Lame fanatics. Are you gonna oops. Dude's got a shotgun. So there are a shit ton of them in here, as you can see. Maybe time to just wade in. They do have a lot of weapons. We don't... let's see here. Can use some blood. put on a blood shield. And then we can put on blood buff, and we can go mess some dudes up. What's up, dudes? This is not going terribly well. You guys gonna come in here? I have something for you. Alright, don't have enough blood for that. Let's, we can just watch the party here. So as you can see, he fucking took out the entire room after I blood boiled him. Nice. Here's a book on the floor, The Art of the Quick Draw by Ned Niederlander. And then now there's just a bunch of corpses on the floor. Yeah, I know my inventory's full. Ithaca. Society of Leopold Interior Keys, I needed that. Vampire Apocrypha. And then there's this here, which is some shit about the Ankaran sarcophagus. Alright, can we read that book? Where are my books? Here we are. Need a firearms ability of 4. Well, no. I haven't gained any XP yet. Alright, fine. Yeah, I know, my inventory's full. So you have to go up there. I forgot to get the key. Dude, I'm gonna like just kill all of you. Tired of you hunters. Dickhead. Dude, what are you doing? You're kind of dumb. Some Styrog ammo. There's a barrel that's in the way here, and this is how we get where we're going. Down, down, down. So we are here. So in case you don't remember, Ingvar Johansson is the dude who found the Ankaran sarcophagus. He's been kidnapped because the hunters, I mean, everyone fucking knows that the Ankaran sarcophagus is important to the vampires. That's why the Kuei Jin tried to steal it, and we had to deal with them. The Giovanni took it, you know, because they like dead stuff, and also because they wanted the power of simply having it as a bargaining chip. Society of Leopold has used it now to, I don't know, lure in minions, secure it from the clutches of the evil people, whatever. This is the same music as was at the Giovanni estate, which is kind of curious. Really? Ow. Those, like, shells there, they can blow up and hurt you a great deal. So beware of that. Don't shoot them. You'd think that every hunter in the place would be coming in here now. I imagine gunshots echo very loudly in a cave system. But, you know, whatever. So, there's a split in the tunnel coming up. There is no reason that you have to go left here, but there is something interesting over at the left. I mean, that's actually pretty smart.
Yes, I suppose. But I don't know the man who can hold his breath for that long. It is not men we need to worry about. Ah, yes, I see your point. We shall be cautious of that.
Hold his breath? Did I miss something? There's a little dunking cage. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Hey, dude. Don't mind me. Hey, no, don't walk. I want to stab you in the back. Or I'll just chop you into pieces. That works too. Come here. No. Yeah! Into the lake. Alright, so you'll notice, you saw it briefly, there's someone in the cage over there. Does he look familiar? He should. We saved this asshole earlier. It's Ash.
No more fire. No fire.
Uh-oh. Ash?
You ruined my face.
Yeah, I can see that.
The fire. I can still feel it in my wounds. They'll kill me. They'll come back with their brands and it will burn.
Keep your voice down.
What talks to me burn me. Again. And again and again. Their eyes, they enjoyed it. Before they come back, I'm begging you. Let me out.
I have something that might help a few of those wounds.
I once drank from the most desirable women in the world. Right now, this bag looks better than any of them.
So, that's one reason to have some blood on you before you come in here. You want to make sure that you have regular blood, because I think it will take any blood bag that you have. So if all you had were like, you know, blue blood packs or elder vitae, he would drink one of those, and that would be a bit of a waste. So you can give him that, you get some humanity back, and then you can get a little mini quest there to let him out. All you have to do is pick the lock. You can find a key somewhere, or you can just pick it. You have to go out of your way to find the key. You have to go and come back. Let's just see if we can deal with it now. Difficulty of 10. Well, I think we can do that if we change our armor out. We may have to blood buff. Let's try this again. See if once we blood buff, we can do it. Yup. Open the door.
Thanks. You'll never see me again. I'm gonna go somewhere no one will ever see this face again.
Good luck in Canada. So he says, I'm going to go somewhere will never see me again. I'm like, all right, you're obviously going to Canada. I don't know why. Goodbye, Ash. Hooray, XP. And then he sort of gets on out of here. So he's wait. No, he's... As long as you do his side quest and he escapes, well, you know, he's there. Or he's here. And you get that little side quest. Oops, fuck. You can just let him rot if you so choose. You can talk to him and be like, nope, you get to stay there. You may lose humanity for that. I don't think there's actually anything over here. Can I even deal with this lock? It doesn't look like there's anything in here. Yeah, there's no point. Whatever. Okay, so we got that XP. That XP will let us put our dodge up to 4, which will let us read that book. Bad Monkey, No Banana. A handbook from Les Assassins de Rouleau, a Quebecois terrorist group organized hidden under an innocent cover. This manual holds the secrets to dodging bullets, trains, and other projectiles. Raises your dodge talent. All right. So now that means our dodge is at 5, since our dodge had to be at 4 to read it in the first place. So that's good. That improves our combat defense, which is now at 7. So we are pretty tough to deal with here. Let's put our better armor back on. See if our we got a couple of blood points in our chalice there. Let's get our sword back out. So you can try and sneak through here. At least it used to be that, I don't know if it was a bug or whatever, you needed to sneak through and get to the guy at the other end if you couldn't get up to 10 on lockpick, so you could get the key for the cell. If you went straight up combat, oftentimes either he wouldn't drop it, or because often explosions happen, it would get knocked into the water that's over there and you'd just be shit out of luck. I don't remember. Let's see, put our shield on. What? How the fuck did you see me? I guess the shield makes a lot of noise. But you can see he just shot, ow. He shot some boxes and it blew up and killed one of his own dudes. He's a pretty good shot, unfortunately. So there's a shotgun guy. You can see there's at least 4. 5, there's another guy back there. Okay, let's see here. How do we want to do this? Oh, there's a fuck ton of these dudes. Ow. Oh, this is not good. Alright, so we need to drink some blood. We're gonna want to use... Hey. Blow that guy up. Ow. Okay. So you can see that lots of blood is going to get used here. So you can see he took out 2 other dudes. Jesus Christ. The Styr-Og will mess you up. Whoa. He fucking bounced all over the place. Alright. That was a bit rough. So you can see why it might end up being the case that you can't get the key, as shit blows up like that all over the place. Is there anyone left back here? Yeah, that was painful. Oh, there's one dude here who's just like, nah, I'm staying back here. He's got an Uzi. Hey, dude. Oh, there's more than one of them. Fuck off. Come back here. Alright, asshole. Jesus Christ. I'll show you. Dickhead. Get plenty of ammo for the Styr-Og from fighting here. We're gonna have to come back here in a timed scenario soon enough, so that's bad. Wait. Is there something on the floor? But I walked over something there for a second. Alright, whatever. there's something here. Oh, okay, they just put it back here now. That's helpful. But of course it means you have to either sneak through here and sneak all the way back, or just deal with them, which is pretty hard, as you can see. Alright. Stuff's about to happen. You missed!
I knew Johansen would lure the servants of Satan, but I set this type for the archfiend himself. Where is LaCroix?
LaCroix? You think LaCroix would come here alone? Don't know this dude at all. LaCroix just sits in the tower, fool.
Perhaps when LaCroix runs out of minions, he will show me his face.
Not likely.
And God will guide my shots through it. Before I send you to eternal damnation, any last words?
I mean, I would really like for you to shoot the shit out of LaCroix, because I hate him. Let's see. When I get done with you, even St. Peter won't recognize you.
You should have begged for God's mercy.
Whatever.
I will show you none.
You'll be begging me to kill you after I rip out your guts. Come on. You can see this little hilarious cartoon vampires and werewolves over there. Right, so he will mess you up. This guy is no joke. He's good at shooting. So you have to get up to him. When I equip, he's gonna come down to me apparently. Yeah, you want some? Really? You're just gonna come right up to me? You are really dumb, dude. And then he does that thing where he blinds the shit out of you and then runs away. Dude, I think they've messed up his AI a little bit. Ah! Where are you? Wait, no, where are you? Shit. Oh, there he is. So he's not actually that bad, as long as you can get up to him without getting shot to shit. He's a good shot. He will hit you. And he usually only lets you get a few shots on him before he does his faith blinding thing. Ow! Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is again. Best thing to do is sort of use obstacles to try and block his shots. Otherwise, yeah, you just gotta make sure you have a lot of blood. This is annoying when he's up here. Oh, you dickbag. Oh, am I fucking stuck in a box? No. Alright. Ow. I'm not sure shooting him works much better. Let's give it a shot. He will come after you. No, stand up. Oh, I see. He sort of like... Ow.
Hey, shield me!
Okay, he goes up there. almost dead. I'm gonna finish him off. Ow! Asshole. I don't know, he's getting like a shield. There, he's dead now. Alright, what did he leave us? A katana and a Remington. I thought I already had one of those. Isn't that what this is? It's got like one shot in it. Whatever. Hello, dude. Alright. Any case. It is wise to save at this point. So I don't think it autosaves right before here, and then in a minute some things can go badly. And there's Dr. Johansson right there.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go!
Dr. Johansson?
I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
There's a boat not far from here. Help me, and I'll help you escape.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia.
Tell me what you know about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus?
Yup.
Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
I dealt with them. They won't give us any problems.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
I already said I would. Sure.
All right. Where should I begin?
Well, what can you tell me about the sarcophagus?
Let's start with the history of the Ankaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
No.
Well, the Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia, a region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Most of this territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
All right, go on.
They were warmongers, conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt, but I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
Please continue.
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Mesarach, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
Okay, so?
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Mesarach could remain in, what is the word, pristine or intact condition for so many years, but this is who is believed to be contained within.
Okay, are you sure?
An educated guess. Maybe you have not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it. Usually, we use equipment to carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
You compared him to a vampire. Any reason?
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamashtu. In Assyrian myth, Lamashtu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth,
And?
The engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage, but there is a quite scientific explanation.
Which is?
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
So Masquerade drank human blood.
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
So, how did you find the sarcophagus?
That is, you see, in archaeology, one can spend years looking for a dig site, following local rumors, studying old maps. It's a complicated process, very boring.
I'm interested. Please go on.
Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me, you don't want to hear about it.
Do you really believe Masquerade is inside the sarcophagus?
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires. Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
Alright. What else do you know about vampires?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamashtu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
So, how does the sarcophagus open?
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
A key, of course. Do you have it?
How strange you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Do you have a copy of the key?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
All right, I'll free you. There's a boat nearby. We can escape on it.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
Yeah, no problem. We get some humanity. So we're about to have to do some running. You'll see why in a second. And he can be, this is kind of like a very short escort quest. It can be very irritating to get him so that he's not stuck on a lot of the garbage down there. So that's why I suggested auto-saving, or saving, because this asshole wasn't actually dead. He's got a nasty red button. And kaboom. So we have just under a minute. And Dr. Johansson is... what? God damn it. Dude. Are you coming? At all? Apparently not. I don't know if that's a bug or what. Ugh. We're not gonna make it this time around. So, I mean, basically, you have to hit the ground running and not look back. Oh, there's an autosave. When was the autosave? Okay, it autosaves. Oh, that is not helpful at all. This is where it can be helpful to be one of the 2 vampire clans that has celerity. So we need to load our other save, which means we're gonna have to go through all that conversation again. Now, there's one part where he doesn't want to tell you about, what's this? Flamethrower. Oh, you can get a flamethrower for free. There's one part where he doesn't want to tell you about something because he says it's boring. If and only if I think you're a Malkavian, you can actually get him to talk about something there, which gives you an interesting little secret tidbit that you can get no other way.
I told you everything.
Yeah. Dr. Johansson. Yeah. There's a boat not far from here.
The sarcophagus.
Yeah.
I guess. All right. Let's... Well... They... yeah. While... I find it... Men, maybe you have... You know... The intrigue... that... Fine. That... Not mud. House... No, I've answered all... Thank you.
Alright, we're gonna save right before we go outside. I don't know how to make him actually come with us. It's a bit irritating. Because I think you get extra XP if he actually makes it out alive, and it changes what some of the people have to say to you afterwards. There's Bach being a dickbag. Bite me. Alright, let's get out. Johansson is actually following us this time. You can see, I mean, you just can't run very fast. Again, if you have celerity, this part is trivially easy. So Johansson actually made it with us. I think he can still get stuck on some nonsense in here. And if you want him to actually come with you, you need to go sort of the long way through here. If you just like jump into the water and swim, he doesn't. I'm pretty sure. Is he following us? Oh, god damn it. Where the is he? Fine, whatever. Okay, we got humanity. I think that means that we successfully, yeah, rescued the professor. Good. Alright, at least it told me. We got some XP there. We got out, so we rescued the professor and didn't learn anything terribly new. But apparently some shit went down here. There's a whole bunch of garbage, police cars. We will figure out what has gone on in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. We rescued the professor. We learned that the Ankaran sarcophagus, the key was stolen even before the sarcophagus was stolen in Los Angeles. It was stolen in Turkey. We learned that inside is probably some old king who may have been a vampire, but whatever. So please hit a thumbs up on this video, and if you're interested in seeing more, please subscribe to my channel. If you're not going to do either of those things, then of course, I don't care what you do.